Welcome, welcome. Come on in, Sparkle Tribe. It is another edition of AstroTarot Tuesday Night Live, and we are welcoming in June. Yes, it is June. Summer solstice is upon us. Yes, it is. I have coined this month, just do it for the fun of it, June. We will get into what that means tonight. We will also break down the weekly astrological energies and what you can expect. Yeah, you can see it right up there. Or is it down there? Yeah, it's down there. We are looking at Mercury going direct. Yes. And then the very next day, within hours actually, Saturn goes retrograde, which is a good thing. So we'll get into what all of that means tonight. We'll also pull astrological, we'll pull the tarot cards for all of the astrological elements. We'll let you know what you can expect for June coming up. This entire broadcast is coded with frequency. So open yourselves up and allow the codes to come in, all right? If you're new to this channel, I am Chanda Sparkles. I'm an intuitive evolutionary astrologer starseed. Yes, we do this every single week now for over a year. We broadcast live on multiple platforms. Thank you to all of the groups who allow me to come in every Tuesday night and do my thing. We really appreciate every single one of you admins and moderators, and we send so much love your way. So much love broadcasted. I'm sending so much love to everyone in the collective as well as in the live and on the replay on YouTube. If you are catching the replay on YouTube, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment down below. When you comment on the replay video, it gets you in for the monthly giveaways. We do monthly full moon giveaway packages now for well over a year. Every single month. Congratulations to Donna Lewis. She won last month for Taurus season. We have a really nice little package that I want to share with you right now. Here it is. No, I have it all laid out on the table. See? I'm already ahead of myself. We have to thank the Third Coast Shack for offering up their beautiful sponsorship. This is a beautiful green advent. That's a green advent necklace right there. It's a hemp handmade from the Third Coast Shack in Port Aransas, Texas. Miss Christian herself, her and her husband own this lovely location. So that will be part of your giveaway, as well as from Rhonda's Fairies on Facebook. She's even got some wonderful, beautiful sprays. So go check those out. I just saw her post those. Rhonda's Fairies on Facebook. Really beautiful jewelry and unique fairy items. So go check her out as well. Thank you for sponsoring us, Rhonda. We also have this awesome bracelet. Has just some fun little trinkets on it there with the evil eye there, the third eye, and all kinds of fun stuff going on with that. And then from me, I always add something in for myself. I have this gorgeous, nice, good size, clear quartz, multiple stones and crystals going on in there. There you go. And then for Gemini season, a nice, good, solid, tumbled piece of amethyst. Nice, good size piece right there. Really pretty. So those are our giveaways for Gemini season. We will be doing that giveaway next week for the Sagittarius full moon that is coming up. So we'll be here next week on Tuesday to give that away. So you definitely want to like, subscribe, comment if you are on Facebook, and you share. You get an additional vote. So basically you get your name on the board one more time. Some people have done it up to 3 or 4 times, and they ended up with their names up there. And I think Renee did it like multiple times, and that's how he got it. That's how he won 1 year. 1 year. Like I've been here for years. It feels like I've been here for years. Okay. Whew. Now that we got the business out of the way, let's say hello to everyone that's here live in the chat. Hi, Donna Lewis. There's our big winner right there. There's our big winner right there. Let's get some of this gone. Let's get some of it out of here. Bye. See you later. There we go. And Shauna Marie out in California. Thank you, my lovely Taurus beauty, and my lovely moderators. Y'all give some love to the moderators for their dedication, their beautiful love, and just always showing up for me. Thank you. And let's see, there's Jerry Land, another moderator. Thank you, thank you. So glad that you're here. And Deidre, hi Deidre. Yay, I see that you made it in. The lovely Christina Cost is up in the house with her Lyrian ass. Y'all want to make sure and go and check her out. Like, if you're in the area, you want to definitely get a sound healing session or check out her yoga classes. She's also a Reiki. I've been listening to reggae music all day. It's been a weird vibe. I had it on before I turned on the more harmonious 5 to 8 hertz music that I have going in the background. So I've been like Rajasafana all day. So she doesn't teach reggae, although her music could go very well with some reggae music. She teaches Reiki. She's a Reiki teacher. Check her out, ChristinaCarsWellness.com. All right, it is Mercury Retrograde, okay? And we're at the tail end of Mercury Retrograde, which means it's slowing, which means it's vibrating out even stronger, and it's stationing to go direct this Friday. So my mind, because I was born a Mercury retrograde, sometimes my mind gets ahead of what I'm going to say, and then the words come out all funkified. That's been happening. I've been like, okay, I got to slow my mind down because my mind's going, and I can't keep up with the thoughts that are coming out of my mouth. So, anyway. All right, and there's Madness Production. Hi, Madness. Thanks for being here. Yes, okay, so Renee made a comment that makes a lot of sense. Today, around 1:30 or 2, I had to lay down and take a nap. And I slept until 9. But there are very high solar winds right now. And it did jack up a little bit to KP2, KP3, but then it went back down. This is what we've been dealing with. We've been dealing with a lot of solar wind coming in. So it's like all of a sudden you feel like you got to lay down. Honor that. Truly, honor it. I laid down. I had a salad for lunch, and then I was like, I can't do anymore. I have to lay down. I took about an hour and a half nap before I got up and started working. So very good idea to honor whatever your body's calling if you're able to, okay? Self-care. Venus has come home to Taurus. That's all about self-care right there. Venus is home in Taurus. You want to make sure that you're honoring everything Venusian. We'll get into that. We're going to get into what all of this means. It's cray-cray. Because as soon as Mercury goes forward and goes back into Gemini, we're going to have 5 planets all in their dignity, which means they're all at home, all strong. Very unusual to have them all in there. I mean, it's kind of going to be like a homecoming, like you're a homecoming to yourself, or you may be doing a homecoming to a new home. You know, lots of breakups, lots of leaving work, lots of that kind of stuff has been going on with this Madness May, you know, and we're still feeling Madness May until the end of this week. That energy is going to trickle on in. But, oh, it's going to get so much lighter and so much easier I'm not going to say that there's not going to be trauma, drama, crazy chaos out in the world. But energetically, in comparison to that lunar eclipse in Scorpio and the solar eclipse we had in Taurus and all that goes and entails with that. By the way, Mercury is stationing to go direct on that exact same degree that powerful lunar eclipse was at. So in opposition to, you see, because Scorpio's opposite Taurus. So it's kind of like going to come in and like activate all of that stuff that came up for us over these past 2 weeks with that lunar eclipse. So be aware of that. That's a very real deal. Hello, Nikki. Okay, yes. There's Nikki. Now, in the comments below, I did something new this week. I typed out, okay, yeah, she's growing up, kids. She's growing up. I typed out a lot of my notes rather than scribbling all over the thing. But, you know, I still scribbled. I still scribbled on my calendar. But all of those notes that I typed out are in the description down below. And then that way, if you have to come back to this post later on, you can come back and say, okay, what did she say was going to happen on Tuesday? Or what was going to happen on Saturday? Or whatever. It's all listed down below. And all of the links that you could possibly need are down below, including the Calm Bay Boutique. Yes, you only have until June 16th to take advantage of the Sparkles code to get, I can't remember how much percentage off it is, but there's a Sparkles code for the Calm Bay Boutique. Really cute and unique clothing at the Calm Bay Boutique. Go grab that code and take advantage of it and get you something cool from the Calm Bay Boutique out of Corpus Christi, Texas. All right? I think we've got most of the business out of the way. Oh, no, we don't. Hey, I have an announcement. So, we have our June summer solstice. Come and shine your soul with us. We have all of the details worked out, and we're in the midst of creating the event. Today, we created for you to purchase your tickets. It will be limited and exclusive to only 14 spaces sold for this very unique and special solstice event. I'm doing it with Victoria, Rondalyn, and Matt. These are powerful men and women that I've joined up with. So excited to be doing this wonderful, it's a spiritual ancestral sweat, okay? And it's an actual sweat lodge, okay? And it's right here in Corpus Christi on the Laguna Madre, okay? So it's right on the bay area. It's beautiful, right here near the islands, like 10, 20, not even 20 minutes, 10 minutes for me to get there. So, and we're also going to be speaking to the astrology as we always do. We're going to have like a craft and some giveaways. There's all kinds of stuff. But you want to get excited about the Nana Paloka. Okay? That is the sweat, the spiritual sweat. We're going to have sound healing, drums. It's just going to be a beautiful, of course, at the end, you know, we'll feed you. We're going to give you, it's going to be great. All the details are being created. Watch for my Facebook page and watch for Victoria's Instagram, and we'll be posting the link so that you can go and grab your ticket exclusively. Only 14 spots available for this June. Let me double check, make sure I'm not wrong on my calendar here. June 25th. Yes. So that'll be right after solstice. Solstice is the 21st. On that Tuesday, I'll be here. And for y'all, we'll do our own little solstice ceremony. So be watching about details, and I'll be telling you about that a couple of weeks out so that you can get all of your information and stuff that you need for our personal ceremony that we'll have here live for solstice. Okay, we'll do our own little ceremony. But I would love it if you'd come and join us. It would be a fantastic event for you. So if you're out of town, make plans. Travel down. Message me. I can send you some links or something on places to stay in the area. All right. I think that just about does it for the announcements. Okay. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Rachel. Hi. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Hi, Cheryl. So glad you're here. Yes, Madness is reminding everybody I'm on multiple platforms, so make sure you like and subscribe and hit the likes. Let's see, Stacy Martin, I see you there. Hi there. There's Lady Diana. Yay, Diana, I'm so glad you're here. Sparkle 15. There's Nikki right there. She's the owner of the Calm Bay Boutique. I keep wanting to call it the Baffin Bay Boutique, but I think that's just because I did a trip over to the Baffin Bay here recently. I am not kidding. I'm going to just say it right now. I am Mercury retrograded out, and that's not just here. That's everywhere. It's like my mind is just going so fast because I guess because this retrograde is like literally opposite my sun, you know, and so it's like pinging me hardcore, really activating me. Hi, Doris from California. Yay! Thank you for being here. Yes. Hi, Amy. Okay, yes, Amy Ulrich. Thank you to the moderator on Facebook, Miss Amy Ulrich. Reminding you to pop over to the YouTube. If you're on Facebook, please, please, please come over to the YouTube channel. It helps me a lot. So there's the link if you need to grab it. Okay, I see everybody's here. Good, good, good. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Hi, Brandy. I see you there. Donna got her all of her wonderful. Yes. Good, good. I see you. Nice. Okay. Cool. All right, let's get rolling on this. I feel like that music is blasting me out. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Whew. There we go. Was that blasting y'all out? This sounded really, really loud, right? Yes, Mercury is direct June 3rd. So before we even begin today, now that we have all the business out the way, I was called to the Book of Oneness today. And the way I do this, it's much like a lot of, to me, it's like Bible scriptures, truly. And I have kept this book with me in the studio all day long, kept it out, and I haven't opened it today. And I normally open it at night before I go to bed. But for some reason, it was calling me to bring it up here today. So that's what we're doing. If you would, just find yourself in a gentle, beautiful, loving state. Breathe in some light. Set your intention to receive the message that you need for June. And the way it works is I just read wherever my eyes fall, and we receive the message. Your manifestation, therefore, might be a physical condition that persists despite every conceivable effort you can make in physical terms to thwart it. The fact is, this condition does not exist at all. You merely have persisted in telling yourself it does. And the more mental and verbal reinforcement you add to the equation, the stronger the foundation you have constructed to sustain it. By consciously transcending the physical evidence of a given condition and giving your mental energy instead to resolving the fundamental life issue that, in likelihood, served to precipitate it, you can make monumental strides towards surmounting the obstacles that challenge you. 4. It is you who has placed these physical hurdles in your own path. And it is you alone who can determine whether you are able to navigate your way around the illusion of these obstacles in the physical form. These challenges are clues. They have been placed in your path strategically, like the tip of the proverbial iceberg, so you would not be able to continue to ignore the experiential evidence that has been nudging you for a lifetime. These life-threatening physical manifestations that are characteristics of the heightened levels of the transformation process are no more than a vibrational signal within the energy structure that your attention is requested right now at a deeper level. Consider carefully how you choose to respond to these signals and recognize them for the gift that they truly are. For the illusion of illness or disease or trauma or chaos or any of the other things that we're seeing happening in the world with which you may be wrestling is not the issue at hand. Recognize them for the gift that they truly are, it says. For the illusion of the illness or disease with which you may be wrestling is not the issue at hand. Rather, that condition is the symptom that is calculated to liberate you from the limitation of the density with which you have been struggling vibrationally. You will not be able to move forward at the rate of ascension at which you have begun to travel while maintaining these debilitating levels. The physical condition that has surfaced is there to herald a major shift within your entire realm of beingness. For once this major hurdle has been transcended, you will begin to experience a new category of perception and to sustain that perspective as the focus of your reality. This book blows me away every time I read it. I highly recommend everyone get this. So look, I really have been thinking about this. And I've been meditating on it. I've been rolling it around in my head. Feeling into it within my field. Seeking guidance, higher guidance on this. I want you to really understand that you truly are the only one on this planet, in this reality, creating in every now moment the next. Whenever you're looking at the news, reading paper, or even studying one's own past experiences, if they fall into the frequency of lack or of heartache, sadness, trauma, you're creating from there. Only you are creating from there. There are multiple timelines, I couldn't even count how many, that you may choose to create from. I'm standing by, because I've had people ask, I'm standing by my guidance. My guidance says I'm creating from love. I'm creating a new earth grid with the light frequency that I take in and project out, because there is only one of me in this avatar, in this flesh suit. There are many of me in other timelines. There's another one of me that stayed married to my ex-husband that cheated on me. And she's still doing that. And so you see what I'm saying? There's multiple. This is a quantum universe that you live in. There are multiple timelines. And there's a lot of fear and chaos that gets pushed in order to throw you from your mission. Please consider where you're creating from. Also consider whenever you do have these sadness, these fears, these traumas, these chaoses that do come up, because we all do. No one's perfect. But whenever you do have that come up, I want you to ask yourself, am I looking at this and feeling this through eyes of love? Because love is the greatest frequency of all. You can learn to manipulate the energy to benefit you and those that you serve. Keep that in mind as you're moving forward. You can choose to go into the utopian, higher ascended timeline of Earth and create there. It will blow your mind. I just received a message this morning from a young lady who I've been counseling, recently started counseling. And I woke up to some really awesome confirmations from her because she just took some of my advice. It's not really mine. I'm channeling the energy, okay? So it's not like I just, created all this stuff up in my little old avatar brain. Okay? There's a bigger picture going on here. I guarantee it. Be mindful where you create, because just do it for the fun of it, June, is the attitude we need to have to step in to that role, because there is a lot going on this planet and in the universe. And we're not the only ones. There's multiple other planets in this universe and others. Everyone's upgrading. This is a great time of evolution for the soul. And that's the kind of astrology I do, which is soul-based evolutionary astrology. Okay? This is not like go read a cosmic zodiac in a magazine or online. This is based upon your soul's evolution and how you can learn to traverse and work with the tools, the interpretations of the planets. You can learn to work with them rather than against them. So let's dive into that. Okay. Excuse me. I don't have allergies and I'm not sick. Hadn't been sick in almost 3 years. But I do channel, and when I do, it doesn't matter if it's here with a client, whatever, I always end up having a runny nose and my eyes start to water. So it's just part of it. How's everybody feeling? I would love it if you tell me and tell each other in the comments how you're feeling. How was this Gemini New Moon? We should be seeing the new moon's crescent tonight. If you don't see it tonight, then you're probably going to see it tomorrow morning. I'm sorry. It could be tomorrow morning. No, it'll be tonight. It's either tonight or tomorrow. You'll see the crescent moon, and that's the best time if you're going to do any kind of ritual or ceremony over this Gemini New Moon. Okay? Christina Karst. She just said it right there. Bam. Hi, Erica. I see you there. Hi, Linda. Hi, Deidre. Hi, Kathy. Okay, good. Kathy says she's not been feeling as emotional or lost. Yeah, we're just starting to come off of that. Shauna says she's been feeling really good. That's awesome. Lady Diana, absolutely. You're caught in a loop. You get caught in a loop, and we all do it. There's never any judgment here. Trust. We all do that. Lady Diana says, because I'm on multiple platforms, so she says, so if you're sitting and feeling sorry for yourself about a situation, are you causing this situation to continue? Okay, you could be, but what you are causing is you're sending a signal. It's like a radio signal. You're sending out a signal of grief, sadness, lack, loss. Therefore, the universe has no choice but to give you some more of it. That's why it's always, even if you just like the smallest, the smallest thing that you could do to shift yourself slowly. Sometimes people can do it real fast. I can get into that, and then I can learn to shift myself up out of it pretty quick within an hour or two. Sometimes faster than that. But I've been doing this a long time. So what the greatest way to do it is to find the smallest little thing that brings you joy. I don't care if it's sitting down and having a piece of dark chocolate, whatever that can raise your frequency and to shift your mind. Like, get out of that. Like, put yourself into, creation. Create some art, or go create, I don't know, like this lady, she created these. She had Melanie in London. She made this for me. From stones in the London River. Come on, why is it doing that? There it goes. And she'd never done it before. And she made these, put my name. And now she has a thriving business 3 years later. Just because I was like, just do something creative that you've always wanted to do. And there's all these smooth river stones in London. She goes and gathers them up and starts hand painting. And she makes some of the cutest, most unique, neat things I've ever seen. So you just never know what could blossom through the lack, the sadness, the feeling sorry for oneself. But we never judge it. We don't ever make it right nor wrong. It's just energy. It's just frequency. Okay? You're creating it. You're creating everything. And when you learn to try to change it up and manipulate it a little bit, oh, well, I can go on a walk for 5 minutes up my block and back, and yeah, I feel better, Or I can sit down and watch a comedy and I feel better. Or I can pet my animals or talk to my plants and I feel better. I can sit in the sun for 5 minutes and I feel better. It's all about really pushing yourself to move out of those spaces. I've been there. I've done this. I know. I've been in lots of trauma and lots of death and lots of grief and lots of loss. And some of the craziest shit you probably ever heard of happened to me. So if I can do it, I know you can. Oh no, Erica. Okay, yeah, let's all send light. Let's send love and light, healing energies to Erica. That is Jesse's niece, by the way. So I'd appreciate it if y'all would all join me in sending her light. Hello, hi there. How you doing, So glad that you're here. Thank you. Okay. All right. Oh, I wanted to say thank you to Rhonda Lynn. She brought me all these little stones in these little bags, and it says shine. I picked one. They all have different ones. She brought one for me, one for my daughter, and one for the new baby. And then she brought this wonderful, come on, I don't know why my camera's acting like this. Anyway, it's flower water. It smells so good. So I'm like spraying it, and it's just like, oh my gosh, it smells like butterflies, angels, and aliens. I love it. It's what it smells like. I'm like, it's like butterflies, aliens, and angels is what I said earlier when I was trying to describe what I was smelling. Because I'm a clairsentient. If you're new, I smell across the veil, see, smell, sense across the veil since birth. It's how I've been all my life. It's not a new thing. So let's get into the astrology. I'm not going to pull up the chart this week because we're not looking at the moon. We will look at the moon's chart next Thursday for the full moon, or we may go ahead and look at it next Tuesday. Yeah, I think we'll look at it next Tuesday because if I'm out of town, see the baby didn't come, y'all. You want to hear the greatest Mercury retrograde ever? Okay, so my daughter was like, yeah, I'm due June 2nd. And if I don't have the baby, they're going to induce on Friday. They're not inducing this Friday. They're going to induce next Friday if the baby doesn't come. So that put me into this tailspin of thinking the baby's going to come. The baby's going to come. Oh gosh, the baby's going to come early, because I thought they were like, we got to induce the day after because she's 40 to term. And she's like, told me this today after I gone through all this stuff to pack and all. I was like, hold on, wait, what? I missed my show last week. I thought Mercury retrograde. This has been, I will say, one of the most intense Mercury retrogrades I have had. And I don't normally get super affected by Mercury retrograde other than technology stuff and stuff like that because I was born with Mercury retrograde. 1/3 of humanity has been born with Mercury retrograde. Go to astrograph.com and look that up in your birth chart if you don't know. And that means when Mercury goes retrograde, it's kind of like you kind of level out a little bit. But this one, no. With all of these eclipses and all of this stuff and Jupiter and Aries coming together, in Aries, oh my gosh, no. I'm an Aries moon, and I have just been so grateful that we've gotten here to this point and gotten to June because I feel like it's really about to lighten up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go over some of my notes. I have tons of notes. Let me make sure I didn't. Oh, I want to talk to you about Venus entering Taurus first. Okay. So I have something to show you, and I show you things so that I can encode it into you so you remember later, okay? Okay. Nose is starting to tingle. All right. Check this out. Y'all see that? That is Venus fighting her way through the zodiac to get to Taurus. Taurus is represented by the bull. It is fixed earth energy. Venus is the ruler of Taurus, also ruler of Libra. But when freaking Venus finally landed into Taurus, after feeling really kind of not in her right space after she's been in Aries, she doesn't like being in Aries, she has fought her way. That is very much what the energy of this collective has done. We have fought our way to get here. Whether that be on our ego's consciousness, which we are changing and shifting quite a bit of that starting this week. or it be on our higher consciousness or the collective consciousness. This energy in itself has fought its way here. And I, for one, am fucking proud that we made it this far, because now we can start to kind of like, okay, hold on. I've done this and this and this and this and this and this. Now some of those rewards will start to come in. Now some of those beautiful insights of balance will start to come in. What we understand and love and value about the self will be more understood. And we'll feel a more of a transformational freedom, as though we've just broken out and gotten our wings and we've landed home in our new nest. Okay? So Venus entering Taurus, she's also going to conjunct the North Node, the North Karmic Node. We have the North Node in Taurus and the South Node in Scorpio. These energy centers are where we look to figure out when we're going to have eclipses. They are also our karma, collective future karma being the North Node, collective southern karma being the South Node. What you're releasing, what you're letting go, what we're moving forward, the future, the past, okay? For short. And that's going to be in square to Saturn, okay? So now, when you're looking at Venus squaring over to Saturn, you also have to pay attention to your money, your values, your relationships. These are all being activated to change. These are all being asked to shift. And I believe this is the first stage, the first steps, the first phase in this that we're having this week with Venus square over to Saturn. Saturn is in Aquarius. It's all about future technologies, activations through higher galactic guidance, galactic awakening. Okay, this is really coming in online for a lot more people now. So that's very exciting. But we also need to look to Mercury Retrograde ending. Okay, so Mercury Retrograde coming to an end after 3 weeks. What have you done? Mercury's coming to an end right on the same degree point as the fixed demon star Algol. Okay, this star is like all about criminals and mobsters and just evil shit. Okay, basically. So with it happening there, in opposition to the exact same place that we had the Scorpio lunar eclipse blood red moon just 2 weeks ago, it's reactivating that eclipse. But it's Mercury. Mercury is like the winged messenger. He's the only guy that can go through and go to Hades and hang out with Pluto and get out of there unscathed. Okay? He goes around bopping around, bringing messages, bringing communication, bringing this message. This is what Mercury does. He's the wizard. He's Merlin. Okay? So he's going to be in a trine all this week into next week with Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. This is an excellent thing because it's harmonious flow to really figure out how you're going to be communicating your power. Power to self, power to others. Voicing it, writing it, showing it in your beauty, because Venus is about beauty, and Venus is there in Taurus where Mercury is, okay? With the North Node, our future. All right? So when all of this happens, when that Uranus comes up, on top of, there's going to be a Uranus conjunction. When that comes up and that conjuncts, what is it, Pluto? No, I'm sorry, Jupiter. Oh my gosh, windfalls. That's going to happen later, okay? So there's a lot happening here, and I want to stay on point. I'm sorry, I kind of get off because I start to channel and I can hear them speaking to me. So, okay, so yes, the trine to Pluto for this Mercury retrograde. So it's Mercury in a trine. A trine is harmonious flow. It comes in with ease, okay? It's going to offer a lot of resolutions. You're going to end up having like, okay, I can handle this. I'm glad that we figured this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Um, things that were problems once upon a time become resolved. Okay. Um, this is a really nice window of opportunity that we have over the next probably 7 to 8, 10 days. I'll have to double check and look again, but I know it's over a week that we're going to see this in the energy signature. You know, okay, so I don't know if you're new to my channel. I have the light side beings that come in through here and tones and stuff that comes through here, and then I have the night side or the dark beings that come through here. There's going to be a lot of allies, and I've already been touched twice on this side in the past 2 days because the night side's coming through. They're coming through with solutions. That means that your guts, your guess, you're getting where you can like really push forward with your power. Okay? It's actually a beneficial thing. If something don't feel right, don't do it right now. Especially when you have this happening on top of the star of Algol. I highly expect a lot of weird stuff to be happening in the 3D, but I'm not playing there and I'm not creating from there. I'm not giving that my attention. I'm focusing on the new Earth grid, creating a new utopian society for my grandchildren and for future generations. That's why we came here in the first place. Stay on mission. Stay on point, damn it. You know, I hear that. Stay on message. Stay on point. Don't give that your attention. I hear it. I hear it. Okay, when Saturn goes retrograde, you know what? I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm just gonna do it. Thank God this Saturn is going on retrograde. Thank Goddess, because this is going to give us a break from all the karma. So when Saturn's going forward, because it's Father Time, it's our karmic lessons, it gives us blocks. It makes us redo stuff, all of this other. And it's in Aquarius. This now is going to give us a break. I love it when the outer planets go retrograde. Because it's like, oh, okay. Can back off me for a minute, you know? You find, and after researching and studying this for so long, I find that when the outer planets, Saturn, Uranus, Jupiter, Pluto, when they start going retrograde, it's like that energy signature kind of backs off a little bit. And two, things become a little more harmonious, a little more easeful. And then Mercury gives us a safe passage, you know, because he's going forward. What's crazy, okay, so Mercury comes all the way back to 26 degrees, waits, is about to go retrograde because they have to station. They have to slow down these planets, okay? Saturn is over here, Big Daddy Saturn, little Mercury the messenger, little wizard, Big Daddy, what is he, Zeus? Zeus. No, that's Jupiter. Big Daddy Saturn. Oh, my mind's going. Okay, anyway, so you have Saturn here, and he's in Aquarius. And he's like slowing down. And he's been slowing down because he's about to go retro. But it's like these two energies come together and they're almost do something, but then something happens and they both go in the opposite direction. Like literally within hours, it happens. So amazing. So I could see that playing out in the collective. And he's going to start zipping on by and he's going to get home to Mercury. Then you're going to have 5 planets, 5 in their home signs. It's a homecoming Okay, it's a returning home of the energy. We're also dealing with Gemini and Cancer energies for June. This is air, mutable. Okay, so we're dealing with mutable. Mutable means people will be more flexible, less rigid, less harsh. Okay, people will be willing more so to work with one another in this month. People will be more emotional, coming from their heart when the sun hits the solstice and it goes into Cancer. Cancer is water, emotions, the mother. I still have my predictions that there's going to be more pissed off women. Lots of women, because we have Black Moon Lilith in Cancer. And then we have the sun coming there, and we got all this other energy about to be cut up there. It's going to get squirrely come July. Enjoy June. This is not a bad month. This is a pretty good month, actually. Seriously, it's like, yes, we have trauma, we have chaos, we have shortages, and the freaking, all of this stuff is happening. Horrible things are happening. I get it. But horrible things are happening all the time. It's just, where are you putting your directive? Okay. Saturn. Okay. I'm going to make sure I'm not. Time to break old contracts, say goodbye to old commitments, old relationships, the old guard. It's gone. Saturn's only gone so far. And then he's going to come all the way back to 18 degrees until October when he goes forward. And then he's going to go over all of those degrees and all of that stuff again. In Aquarius, look to see where Saturn is in your chart. What house? It's in my home and family, like my foundations, my ancestors. But my actual physical home, since Saturn entered my fourth house of home, I've had more shit I've had to fix in this house. I just had to get a whole brand new pool pump. It was just installed last weekend. Like literally on Saturday, they put it in. So I'm like, God, thank God. Saturn, stop. I'm happy all of these home projects came forth when they did, though. I had to get a new AC. I mean, there's a lot of big stuff that came through. I had to rip out ceilings because I had a condensation issue on this humid island, but I'm glad they all came forward when they did, because if they'd happened back then, it'd be twice as expensive now when I had to do all that last year. So everything happens if you just trust. Just trust. Trust your guidance. Don't doubt yourself. You don't listen to what I say. I'm just astrologer reading the astrology, and I'm an intuitive telling you what works for me and what has worked for my clients, from my experience, from my perception. But your perception is numero uno, senora, senorita, bro star. So remember that. Remember, your highest guidance, you're getting messages. You're a powerful spiritual being. You know this. You know this. All right, one more thing. Gemini is be here now. A lot of this stuff, this is like stuff I've downloaded. Yeah, be here now. Be here now. This is now. Gemini is in the moment, doing things in the moment. It's your brothers, your sisters, your neighbors. It's your local community. Summon your powerful life force. It's working through you, I wrote. Share your truth. Gemini is all about truth speak. Gemini is the media. And any kind of written word, spoken word, what I'm doing right now is completely Gemini. But Gemini is also playfulness and children. It's going to school and learning and getting education, starting a new course, trying out a paint store, crafting something as a child would, in a playful energy, in a fun energy. You do fun stuff and you keep your vibration high, you're going to have a good life. Truly. You don't let that other stuff seep in. You just block it. You got the power. It's all you anyway. You're the only one here. All right. I think that's done. Unless I've missed anything. Oh, yes. I want to hit the days of the week real quick. Okay, so for real, y'all, I wrote all this up. It's in the description below. Come back to the video if you need to go through, because I'm not going to read all this, but I do want to go through the day-to-day. So today is about creating and manifesting. Mars is in square to Black Moon Lilith. It is time to resolve our fears. Old stuff comes up to challenge us. Anything that has come up for you yesterday or today, maybe even tomorrow, is supposed to come up. Trust your process. Wednesday, stay in alignment. Go forward with what integrational feelings are pushing us. So whatever you're being pushed forward to do, whatever you're feeling into, you must go forward with it on Wednesday. Because you had those fears you were dealing with. Okay? And that's another thing. Yes. Yes. Okay, I've got guests. Okay, I think it's somebody's family member is up in here. Okay. Stick around. I'll be doing questions here in a bit, but there's somebody's family members here. It's a woman. Okay. Okay, let me get through this week, and then we're going to move on. So then Thursday. Thursday's going to be more of a challenging day. Wednesday could be too, but just stay in alignment with what you're doing. Stay focused forward. Even if, your feelings are getting pushed on, stay focused forward. Thursday, expand and grow your perspective. What are we going to build from here? What are you going to build from here? It's almost time to build. And be thinking about that. A lot of processing and growing going on Thursday. Venus is in sextile to Black Moon Lilith. Action steps with what fears are attached to old values. I'm going to say it again. Venus in sextile to Black Moon Lilith is having to take action steps for rewards. Sextiles are about you must take action to receive the goods. Okay? Action steps with what fears are attached to old values. Old stuff that you used to think, oh, that's what I want right there. Now that you know, because you know now, because you done been through all this shit, right? So now you know, I used to value that. I used to value that. I'm taking action steps towards not having to worry about those fears anymore. Which means if you got to cut it, you cut it. Okay? It could be a challenging day on Thursday. That's your wonky day. Friday. Hugely powerful. I wrote in big old letters. Mercury is direct. Okay? You have walked the stage and graduated your ego's consciousness. Because we've been working over our ego. With Jupiter, we have a stellium of planets up in Aries. Because you have Chiron, the wounded healer, you have Jupiter, and you have Mars. Conjunct. They're still conjunct all this week. Jupiter and Mars. That's still very active. People may be jumping, saying stuff before thinking. Not you. Because you're here and you're educating yourself on the energies to be expected. And you're going to come back to this video and you're going to look down below and figure out if I missed something, take it and print it out yourself if you like. Okay, but yes, so Friday is hugely powerful, Mercury direct. You have walked the stage and graduated your ego's consciousness. It's huge. That's including all this work we've been doing this whole time. It's the whole last 6 weeks period. The fog has lifted. and a relief on future feelings. So we're starting to feel like, okay, yeah, I think I can build this, and I feel good because I let that stuff go. I'm not going to have that relationship bringing me down. I'm not going to have that boss up my ass. I'm not going to be having nobody come up in my face and tell me how I need to run my life. I'm not going to allow the freer frequency to rule my creation because I'm creating it every single now moment. Saturday and Sunday. Wake up. It's time to innovate and create. Make the impossible possible. The fog is lifted. Saturn now has gone retrograde, has set the bar as far as he's going to set it. Saturn sets the bar. When he's going forward, we're like, oh my gosh, I got to level up here. Oh, I got to do this. Or I got to do all this over. This has all been done wrong. I got to start over. You know, Saturn sets the bar, but he only went to 26 degrees of Aquarius. And that's where he stopped. He's still got 27, 28, 29 until 30 when he goes into Pisces. But for now, he's like, okay, I'm going to give y'all a break. We're going to get some things resolved. We're going to relook and redefine some of these things that we've been pushing you so hard to do, pushing you so hard to release, to act on. We have all our goals set in place with ourselves. This is as high as the bar is going to go, right here. When Saturn goes retrograde, it's time to start really working on stuff, because stuff will come into fruition easily. Now, especially with Aries, our ego, because we have graduated our ego consciousness, because it came together with Jupiter, who not only magnifies everything, but also teaches this great, deep, philosophical type of, it comes into a space that really, truly teaches us deeper stuff than we would ever learn in a classroom. Okay? Monday and Tuesday, just be expecting it. On Monday and Tuesday, sudden changes, sudden shifts for the betterment. Okay? Sudden changes, sudden shifts. It may be a difficult pivot at the beginning. Do the pivot on Monday, Tuesday. It could be uncomfortable. Focus on practical clarity. Practical clarity. Simple, non-complicated. Even if it's like something you don't want to have to do, still do it. And just keep it simple. No more, oh my God. What if we just said, okay, I'm cool. Let's do this. Create there, simply and practically, on Monday, Tuesday. And I'm going to leave it at that for the astrology. I don't think that I've missed much of anything on the calendar. I do want to mention we'll have that full moon on the 14th. So that actually, not bad. We're not going to give that. We got another week. Full moon actually lands on Tuesday the 14th in Sagittarius. This is mutable, adventurous, fun. Sagittarius energy is fire, it's passion, it's creativity, it's deep thought. It's learning something new and being joyous about it. Sagittarians always tend to be, out of all of the zodiac signs, they can keep a joyful spirit even through trauma. Sagittarians are master creators. And this beautiful moon in Sagittarius is going to be near the galactic center, which is the center portal of our universe. All right? And we'll talk more about that next week. But that's coming. So this is why I know. And also, this is another thing. Now that Mercury has gone retrograde, she's now about to be rising as the morning star. Okay? With the sun. Mercury's coming up as the... So when this Mercury comes up as a morning star now, It's like a fresh new beginning. All of this fresh. It's a very fresh energy in multiple ways. All right? Keeping in mind, there could be sudden shifts and sudden changes. Just expect the sudden shifts and sudden changes. Go with it. Look at it as though it's an adventure, like Sagittarius would. Because we're coming up on that energy. Gemini's also pretty go with the flow. You know? They're in the immediate moment, though. Sagittarius is the long, deep guru thinker. You know? They want to go travel on the other side of the world. Gemini's like, I'm good. I want to go to the dog park with my 10 dogs. And after that, I want to come home and work my 5 jobs. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of like, or you know, maybe they're not jobs. It's just like my 5 projects all at once or whatever it is, you know. Sag is more about the deep philosophical thinker. They're extremely psychic. All right. The Sagittarius, just so you know, that, you know, because we have our 4 fixed stars that really calculate and show us the direction of what starseed lineages you have, which you have multiple. I have up to 12. Okay. But like, for instance, Antares, I believe it's Antares. Yes. Antares, like literally is the Sagittarius, you know, fixed star of the West. It's Uriel. Okay. It is where the heart of the Scorpion is. And this is, I'm speaking differently than the astrology. I'm speaking constellation. Constellations are different than the astrology, okay? Because it's just a different art. Different. But all of this happening in all of these areas, it just screams ascension. It screams awakening. It screams new, beautiful, utopian earth. A whole gorgeous timeline for us to just jump right on and enjoy. So let's do that. Okay. Coded for message Top Gun, really? Okay, I'm just seeing that. Let me see what's going on in the chat here. Hold on. You know, I can't just keep channeling. This stuff will pound me. My eyes are kind of, I can barely see. Okay, I want to see it. I still haven't seen it. All right. Let's do cards. Let's do some tarot. We can do some oracles for all of the elements. Okay, so water, fire, air, and earth. Okay, so each of those 3 zodiac signs, the way this is, it's all meditated over. Cards are set in the sun. I even did the singing bowl around the cards today and toned them to be set on your frequencies either now or in the perceived future, because time is all now. Okay, all time is now. So it doesn't matter if you're watching this now or 10 years from now. It's coded to you in some form or fashion. Now, it may, remember these are general reads, so it may not hit you exactly, but you may say, oh, I'm kind of like understanding the earth, but I'm air. And that happens. So, and it also could be for a partner or a work situation. It could be for somebody else around you. So stay open to receive. It's very important because this is code. This is code transfer. So stay open to receive. Okay? All right. Let's look at the cards. Let's see what we've got here. And I guess we can get rid of that. We're going to play with the Tarot Grand Lux by Gerald Marchetti. We got the Romance Angels cards because I feel like they're fun. And also we have Venus, the planet of love, at home in Taurus. It's a beautiful energy. We also have the Cosmic Tarot for Saturn going retrograde in the cosmic alien Aquarians. I love my Aquarians. And then I have a brand new deck called the Soul Helper Oracle that I just wanted to play with because I haven't played with it here on the channel yet. You want to take a picture? There they go. I'll leave them there for a second. Don't forget, if you're on the YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell if you want to know when I go live. But truly, comment, because we have the big giveaway coming up for the Sagittarius full moon. So you definitely want to make sure your name is in the drawing, and the only way you get there is to comment on the replay. It does not count if you're commenting now on the live. Sorry. You have to go back and comment, okay? And congratulations, Donna Lewis, who won Gemini Seasons package. I'm so glad that you won it. She sent me a gorgeous little picture today of her wearing her beautiful gold citrine, and she's holding her stained amethyst. It's beautiful. And she had her little Scentsy diffuser with her. It was great. It was great. So we have really good packages. So, and I paid for the shipping. So it's all on me, because this is my service to the divine, is to be here for you. And you, with your love and your light and your beautiful high frequencies, helps heal me. So it's very beautiful, and I'm very grateful. All right. Oh, and the Andaras have been being activated with me inside of the new Russian pyramid. Yes, I got a Russian pyramid. It's so fun. I've still got some work to do on it. It's not complete, but the energy structure of it, whew, whoa. You sit in that. I felt like I was like on a ship, kind of going back and forth. I've had people go, I feel like I'm on mushrooms. I mean, like, it's like you get in it and you're there for like a minute or two, and it's just like, whoa, it shifts you. And I don't even have the whole room set up how I want it, but it's great. It's really great. And like, honestly, I spend 10 minutes in it. That's all that's needed. It's like, sit in it for 10 minutes and you feel like you've had an hour-long meditation energetically. I cannot wait to put clients in it. So exciting. So exciting. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What's the first sign, in other words? Let's see. Or the first element. Bye, you can always come back for the end later. If you need to be a time traveler, go for it. We love time travelers. We love you. All right, looks like Jerry Lynn. Yes, Jerry Lynn says, so Saturn has been with me and will continue through my rising. Yes, it's gone retrograde though, so you have a break until October. Like, it's not going to be as, but yeah. And Saturn has to go all the way back. It's going all the way back to 18. So now it's got to go all the way back to 18. And in October, it'll be at 18 degrees. And then it's got to go all the way forward, all the way up to 0 degrees of Pisces to get out of there, which will be next year. Then it will go retrograde in Pisces and come back and stick its little toe in there for a quick minute and then go again and be gone. You won't have another for 37 years. So, just saying. Pisces is up next. And anytime you have your Saturn return, it's challenging. It is. I had mine. Okay. We're going with air. Jerry Lynn says we're going with air. All right. And there is the time for air for those time travelers on YouTube. Air it is. Where are my air signs? There they are. Damn. Okay. I'm going to give these just a quick shuffle. They've all been shuffled, but they're just wanting me to shuffle. I'm getting tingled. Okay, let's go. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and ether. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and ether. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and ether. We're kicking this off with the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I'm not taking reversals. I'm probably holding them upside down. Yeah, I am. Okay. Princess of Wands. You have the Princess of Wands. This is fire energy. This is on a mission, just beginning to learn something. The student of passions and creativity. Why are these coming out upside down? I don't want them upside down. Okay. Seven of Swords in your challenge position. This is my lion stealing trickery card. Okay. This is air energy, like you are. This is really, truly maybe having to hurt someone's feelings and leave, or someone has hurt your feelings and is going to leave. But doing it real cutthroat. I don't feel theft off this. I feel like this is somebody who's kind of being cutthroat about stuff. 10 of Pentacles on the way for you, air signs. This is killer energy to follow that. You know, I don't feel like, honestly, that whatever this was, even though it was done in a harsh way, it had to be done. It came to its completion. This right here tells me, okay, so 10 of Pentacles is the epitome of all earth. It's like when you have successfully done that awesome contract and sold that big estate, if you were like a real estate license or something, or a real estate person. Or it's like you successfully being in that elderly, satisfied position with what you have gone through and what you have done, and having plenty enough. Okay? You may have just had plenty enough with this. Yes, okay. That's what I'm hearing. There's a energy of a Two of Cups coming in from the outside. So this was a relationship. This is a soulmate relationship for the air signs. This is a companionship. It can also be a soulmate sister or someone you work with. It doesn't always have to be romantically involved. A soulmate is a soulmate. It's someone who's really important to you. Was really important to you. Because the Wheel of Fortune is spoken. Everything's going to happen in a cycle. This is the thing about the Wheel of Fortune, though. Wheel of Fortune is fixed energy. Okay? It's ever flowing, the cycles are. Okay? And the cycle can go one way or the other, but it's always going to be. And I feel like if you or somebody else had to walk away from a situation and it wasn't easy, something about something you just learned, then it was meant to be. The Tower. So yeah, this is Uranus energy, okay? This is the planet Uranus that is currently in Taurus with the North Node, okay? Ruler of Saturn. I'm sorry, ruler of Aquarius. So whatever this was, okay, so see how these flames are going towards the situation? It was difficult, it was challenging, you had to walk away, but you'd had enough, and you're satisfied. But this tells me it was really drastic, really traumatic. And you're still feeling on these energies, and you're still like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. But this had to be. You'll be okay with what happens here, air signs. You'll be okay with it. But it's kind of like you got to move away from it in order to get okay. And you got to move through it and process it in order for it to get okay. Because on the bottom, air signs, you have the Princess of Pentacles. So you have two princesses here that are in their beginning stages. Beginning stages of creation to something they could really feel into. Like you're feeling into what you're going to do next. You're blossoming into what you're going to do next. And you know that you may be naive to some things, but you know that this walk away had to happen, even though you love this person and consider them a soulmate. Soulmates ain't always here forever, right? They gotta go too. And you may have had to be the one to walk away even. Know that this was destined. This is destiny. If the wheel turns, and it's destiny. It is what it is. It's fated. It had to happen like that. But look at all the enlightenment you receiving, air signs. Do you hear me? You received enlightenment through all of this. You up-leveled your frequency. So kudos to you. All right. We're also going to pull you a love and romance card. For the air signs. For the air signs. Okay, here we go, air signs. What's your love and romance card? Daisies. Seeing, smelling daisies. White daisies. Make the effort. That's right. You know, great love is worth fighting for. And if it's not, you got to take the steps to get it. And if this wasn't and could not be somebody you loved, somebody you wished you still had, but you know it was harsh, it was difficult, you had to release it. However, whatever situation, however you released it, there is effort that must be made here. Somebody wasn't making the effort. And unfortunately, it didn't work out, but it's destined. And you have to realize this is like a killer card to have to follow this walking away, treating someone difficult or someone's, this is not an honest energy here. Having to do things harshly. But making the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. One more. Right there. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That's what I've been saying through the astrology, right? Just for the fun of it, June. Oh, hey, Janet, why are you going out in your pool with no clothes on at night? I said just for the fun of it. Because it's fun and it's freeing. Do it just for the fun of it, June, air signs. Oh, my head's tingling on that. They like that one. Okay. And on the bottom, you have give your relationship a chance. Yeah, you're going to have to work on partnerships. You're going to have to work on the partnership with yourself for a little while because this is done. This tower moment had to happen. Efforts need to be made. I see this as her hugging her highest self. Him embracing his guide. That's what you must do, Aries. We will also pull one Because they got kind of crazy with the loved ones for you. I was not planning on doing that many, but that's what happened. These are the, what are they called? The Soul Helper Oracle. Brand new deck. I love the cards. I love the cards for the air signs. Right there. Recognize despair as an opportunity. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening, air signs. What did I just say? Look, this is the Great Awakener. Uranus, the planet of Great Awakening. This is also Scorpio energy, so it can be deep, difficult, hard, challenging, toxic. This eye right here. Oops. There we go. That's your Great Awakening. Even though it was challenging, even though it was like, being in despair, that's a low on the totem pole of the frequency scale, you know. I posted that frequency scale on Facebook at Chandanator. I'm not Chandanator. That's my old radio name. I don't know how that came out. That's funny. Well, okay, now you know. At Chanda Sparkles AstroTarot. So go check it out. You can go see it. It's David Hopkins' frequency meter, or frequency scale. It was an opportunity. It needed to happen. It was destined. And you're going to be okay. Thank you, air signs. I really appreciate you. Love you, love you. Sending you light going through this. A little bit challenging, but it'll turn out all right. It always does. There's no other ultimatum, right? I mean, either that or we transition. Now, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm having too much fun. It's just do it for the fun of it, June. I thought to myself, I'm going to write down 10 outrageous things to just do it for the fun of it, June. Now, I may only get to about 3 or 4 of them, but at least I've given the effort and I've got a list for the next time. A wise old astrologer named Georgia. She's 78 or 76, something like that. Really wise lady. She said, if you're going to be having your fun, you might as well keep yourself a list. And I was like, I didn't understand what she meant. She meant keep a list. She goes, I'm planning to stay alive till another 40 years. I was like, all right. And why couldn't we? We make the programs. We are the one creating it. So I'm starting to say to myself, this is going to be a good day, and I'm getting younger every day. Is what I'm saying every day. I'm saying it to myself first thing in the morning. And then I've been singing that song that Nako Bear and the medicine for the people. Oh my gosh, I've been singing that every morning. I am lit. Now I get tired and I have to sleep. I've been sleeping. They've been calling me to work to sleep, but I'm working. I'm working in my dreams. I'm going off planet. I'm doing all kinds of stuff. So, okay. Okay. There we go. She said, sometimes soulmates have to go away, too, as you type that. Oh, I'm sorry, Kelly. I see that. Sending you love. I've been there, done that. Okay, so let's see. Yay, Shauna. I love it. Okay. Jerry Lynn says we are on Earth next. So goodbye to the air. Goodbye, air. It's Earth. Bam. Give these a little shuffle just so that they're fresh for the next one. And I want this. This Mercury is also stopping there, and Mercury rules Gemini, okay, and Virgo. I also see this next period being very Virgonian. I really feel like we're going to start feeling in on that practicality, the day-to-day stuff that you feel through this transit. Okay. So we're on Earth signs. Earth signs. The Earth signs. Ooh. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. A heart. I'm feeling a little like tension in my heart. Sadness. Yeah. Difficulty. Strain. Okay. So we have, and I'm going to, maybe I should zoom these in. I'm sorry. I should have done that earlier. Let me go better late than ever, right? There. 10 of Wands. That's a long, challenging struggle, but you're the hero because you keep on going. It's really hard, but you're almost there. It's at the end. I like the 10 of Wands, and I like the 10 of Swords because it's at the end of a difficult journey. You have loyalty around you. You see the little dog next to him? That's loyal. Someone's really loyal to you. Wow. Challenged to be the king of coin. That is the king of pentacles. That's the epitome of all kings. Like he owns everything. He's successful. He's all about his shit. He knows his shit. He doesn't need nor want nor care for anything because he has succeeded at it all. And he's brilliant in his grounded mind. This is very much the earth energy of Capricorn. Challenged to get there. You know, Capricorns, since we're on earth signs, Capricorns, them and Scorpio are the only two zodiac signs that have multiple totems. Okay? So, like, Capricorn is the goat that turns into the sea goat that flies away as a magical unicorn. So, this is like, would be the epitome of becoming the unicorn, the king. That whatever it is you're doing. Holy kaloli. And we have the 6 of coin. Yep. Wow. She looks saddened. No, that's not 6. That's the 9. That's the Falcon Master. My bad. I saw it wrong. I probably should have my glasses on. Whoa. Okay. And somebody outside of you also has been through this. People around you have been through this. So here you have the 10 of Wands. And then you have the 9. This is the one that I don't like. Because this is like, I can't take no more. I have to give up. I got a break. I can't. It's just too much. You know, and then finally you get here and you're almost home. You're almost done. Loving people waiting on you. Really sad, because this right here, this goes it alone. This is an alone solo card. This is a single person's card. This is mastering your craft. This is whatever it is that you do, work, whatever it is, mastering it. This is a master. It's really been difficult to get here. Somebody else is with you on this journey. And the Queen. Wow, there's a couple. So very rarely in 78 cards do you get the Queen of Coin and the King of Coin. It's like this partnership. This partnership has been hard and long and difficult. But I feel a determination to master it. I really do. Because you wouldn't have this. Earth signs. That's really special, just so you know. To get those two. Both Earth. On Earth. Pay attention. Earth signs. Wow. More coins. More freaking coins. Wow. Now you have the 6 of coins. Given and taken. Balancing it out. Checks and balances, baby. I feel like this couple is going to really have to reach deep within themselves. Even though they've, you know, this is the challenge, is to get here. From here. Do you see that? And this one here is causing a lot of anxiety. But she's going to master it. And she's going to get there. Because the Queen... So the earth energy is all earth, tangible things that you can touch, feel, taste, smell, that we create in the 3D, right? It is money and values. But this Queen, she is more of the emotional, balanced in all of that. The King is mentally wise, super wisdom to his situation, like super wise to his situation. Giving and taking to get through it. It's hard, challenging stuff right there. Yeah, look at this. Maybe you need to take a break. That's kind of what I felt with this solo card. Maybe you need to take a break and come back and try it again and balance it out. Like the 6, this is like give and take. This right here tells me you need to take a break. This is the 4 of Swords. It's air energy. It's needing to rest on this situation. Needing to wait, to pause, to retract, to revise, to rethink, and reconsider. For sure. Okay. So cool. There we go. Y'all saw that pop, and y'all saw me shuffle these twice. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Now, I don't feel that this is with your highest self or your guides. This is with your partnership. Very clearly here, this is a partnership of some sort. Take a break for a minute. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. But pause. And if you got to go it alone a little bit, that's okay. Come back, fix it later. But in the meantime, I want you to love yourself first. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. When you fall in love with this, and then you truly send out the signal of what you want, you receive it. Starts with energy. Recognize in the natural world. Let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. I'm sorry, re-energize in the natural world. I think I said recognize. Let your inner hunter and huntress take rest. This is really saying go love yourself, ground in nature, go swimming in a lake, take a little mini vacay. It's a good time to take short distance travel trips. Just get out of your environment a little bit, get out into some nature. And then all of this is going to work itself out because you worked on yourself. You see? Tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. Give and receive. Take a pause. Take care of yourself. Tear down those walls out in nature. And give and take is on the way. Give and receive. There you go. Thank you to the beautiful earth signs. I send you love, light. Thank you for being here. That's a pretty good reading. I like it a lot. It's good. Stick these back off in here. Make sure that those are shuffled as well. Oh, poppers. We got poppers. Poppers as we're leaving the earth signs. What is it? What is it for the popper? Cross the bridge of happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotions. Cross the bridge of happiness. Let's say that every morning. I'm getting up and I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to cross the bridge to happiness. Isn't that great? I love these cards. They're so pretty. Okay. See these, how they are? Isn't she gorgeous? A beautiful redhead. Reminds me kind of an Aries. All right. Thank you to the earth signs. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing, liking. If you're watching now, if you haven't hit the like button, please pop over and do it. Helps a lot. Okay. Hello, Tracy Lee. I see you there, darling. Thank you for being here. Angela. I love that. She says, getting younger every day by the ocean. Energy is magical. Yes, indeed. Okay. Uh, has a nice question, so we'll go ahead. So, because we're on multi-streaming, multi-platform, so he asks, how applicable to one's primary three makeup are these readings? Are these for the sun signs or any of the primary three? Yes, they're for the primary three in that element. So, it would be your sun, your moon, or your rising signs. And they could go towards any one. Just keep in mind, your sun sign, normally, if it resonates, it's more about the core of who you are, your heart, your soul. And the rising sign is all about, or the ascendant is all about how people perceive you, how you project out to be in that character. And then your moon is always going to show up more internalized, more introspective. And we are off to the races. Goodbye, Earth signs. Thank you for being here. And we're on what now? Water, 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 Madness says. Water. And there's the time. Thank you, Jerry Lynn, for the time travelers on YouTube. I love you to death. Thank you for being here, you crazy light workers. All right. Let's see here. Bam. Like that, right? See, I get all fancy with it. I was kidding. All right, let's have some more fun with some tarot. I'm starting to feel very high. This is a lot of fun. Okay. I love getting high on energy the best. I've done all kinds of drugs in my lifetime, trust. And by far, energy is the best high I've ever had. So great. Okay. You're welcome. We're on the water signs. We are speaking to Pisces and Cancer and Scorpio. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Coding it in right there. Upside down. Oh, yes, the sun. Here comes the sun. Boo-doo-doo-doo. That makes me happy. Because you know why? Because I got that exact same card pulled out when I did our reading, but it wasn't that position. It was at the end. When I did the collective, I always do a collective tarot read before I come on, and the sun came out. So that's twice in one night. That's the most joyous, happy card you can have in the whole tarot. We also be children, play, inner child. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. She's back up again. We had her last read. That Queen of Pentacles is strong, loving, grounded, determined, fucking royal. I mean, it is an energy of the epitome of perfection, of the divine woman. Human. Very human. The earth, there's some intuitive flow, but not as much as the waters. These are more of a knowingness type energy. So that's beautiful for the water signs. You are challenged to be in that knowingness of being of the human that you are. Because first and foremost, we got to master to be human before we can be master to be superhumans, right? So very good for the water signs. We're on water signs. I hear you in the YouTube replay. That freaks me out. Where's she on? And by the way, if you look at the top of the screen, right there, I got fancy. And I put up the little element for you so you don't have to worry. And the timestamps are always at the beginning of each element. So if you're looking for that, go back and look for it like that. If you want to go back to your element of your rising or whatever. Scorpio, water signs. I got 2. And why I'm holding them upside down again. Okay. Oh, no, I got 3. Okay, here we go. We're going to take them as they came. Queen of Wands for the water signs. And coming in from the outside for you water signs is the Star card. Make a wish. It's granted. There you go. And the Princess of Swords. Wow, wow, wow. Divine feminine energy on fleek. Yeah, this is divine. You have the Queen of Wands, who is creative, passionate, sexy, determined, the go-getter, the adventurer, the dominatrix. And then you have this Aquarian, major life event, major arcana card, the beautiful star sign. Higher ascended knowledge and wisdom incoming easily. High frequency, galactic wisdom. And the Princess of Swords is here to say, I'm here to watch it all. Somebody else with you, water signs, is watching it, witnessing it, maybe even casting a little judgment to it. But you are all wise in knowing and grounded in your beingness because you got the sun and you know what your sun soul shines. You know the frequency that your sun soul shines. I feel these dancers, like there's people dancing. Like I feel these visions of dancers and I feel all of this just like community, friendship, love, giving and taking and receiving in love, pure and fresh love is what I feel for the water signs. It's the best feeling. And then they, of course, somebody's going to come in and, I can't take it, I can't take it, I can't take it. It's too much. You're too much, water signs. Simmer down. You should be more anxious like me. Give me a clarifier for the 9. What's up with the 9? The Hierophant. Oh, isn't that interesting? Major life event, major arcana card, the Hierophant. Can you see that? I want to make sure you can see it. The Hierophant. There's something that's like coming in that's causing anxiety. It's either something or someone. I feel like it's someone whose judgment maybe is like off on you. Like they're off on you. Because you're really like on top of the world. You're really doing well. Yeah. And now you got this, I don't know shit. So like you started all this really at a high frequency and you're continuing to try to stay there. You're doing your best to move forward and stay in your frequency, stay in your groove, create, stay on point with your mission. Light workers. And you're mastering it. I mean, you really are so bright that some people can't handle it. Some people just can't handle it. And then there's anxiety that creeps up because you feel so deeply, water signs, because you have so much depth to you. And you doubt yourself. This is telling me the spiritual guide that is within you is creator. You are creator. You are God. And you're letting, this is more like letting, at the same time, it's like letting, because this 9 here, it's like letting other people's judgments, other people's thoughts, what they're fucking saying, what they're fucking da-da-da, burst your badass bubble. And then it leaves you here going, I don't know. You know? 4 of Cups is the hangover card. Okay? First of all, it's a hangover energy. Because you partied like and celebrated with all this wonderfulness on the 3 of Cups. And here you are sitting going, what did I do? And you're doubting yourself. And like truly, there's a nice, big, beautiful full cup that's right near you that you can, if that cup represents everything that is good, joyous, and happy that you receive, being who you are in your powerful ass self, welcoming in the sun frequency, being the sun frequency that you are. And there's wishes and higher consciousness and gifts that are being given. It's like things are just flowing in easily. And they're magic. And they mind blow your ass sometimes, right? But somebody doesn't like that, because there's certain people that just can't handle it, causing you all of this anxiety, knowing you need to know that you're more. And this offer that you're pondering, like, do I want this or do I not? If it doesn't make you feel like this and receive these kind of gifts, the answer is very clearly no. All right, let's look at the romance cards for the water signs. So romance cards for the water signs. Peanut butter. I'm tasting, smelling peanut butter. Somebody's eating peanut butter at home right now? Okay. Retreat. It's like sticky in my mouth. Okay. Retreat! It says retreat. Made me laugh. Okay. Retreat! Retreat, motherfucker! You gotta retreat. Oh my God. I just see that as retreat. I don't see anything romantic about it going with anybody. I'm just saying the first thing is it's so true because I'm tingled to the bone. The retreat is retreat. If it's not making you feel like all of this, it ain't worth it. Retreat. If it's causing this kind of anxiety, retreat. Because you deserve love. You are lovable. Be it. You are lovable, beautiful, magical. Because you don't want to be dealing with no deception. Right? You don't need all this. This deception, this judgment. Oh, no, I'm not judging you. Bullshit. Or they're going to think this because I'm being all this. No. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And it better not be you. Drop the mask. Be yourself. Be your vibrant, badass, magical self. And retreat. Oh my goodness. We have one more card for the water signs to close. To close out the waters. Wow. You got the same one as the air signs. Re-energize in the natural world. You know, when you get out in nature and you put your bare feet to the ground, or you go sit in a park with your head, just sit up against a tree. Take you a little pillow blanket thingy or a little cushion and go sit up next to a tree. I do it all the time. I just sit up next to a tree, just laying, watch the world go by. It's the greatest. It's the greatest show on earth. One more. You cast a spell with your existence. Cannot make this shit up. Magic flows brightly and radiantly within you. I wish I had some kind of like app that would go and I could have like fireworks go off behind me. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I need to get a green screen, but then I'd have to rearrange this whole damn studio, and that'd be a lot of work. And I have a lot of other projects. Oh my gosh, congratulations, water signs. I do believe you just got the reading of the night. At least this far. Because truly, those are some killer cards. Bam! You got two of the best cards in the whole tarot. The Sun and the Star. Wonderful, beautiful water signs. Thank you. I love you. I'm sending you love, light, and powerful, brave, and courage. That's another thing. Mars is courage. Mars is courage. And it's just been literally activated by Jupiter in Aries, expanded and magnified. Deep wisdom, deep knowledge. Yeah. It's good. That's very good. Thank you, water signs. Thank you, thank you. Renee, really? Oh my God. That's so Capricorn. Oh my God. You got to be shitting me that you ate all that. That sounds so incredibly like decadent in your mouth. I've never done it. I've had banana and peanut butter. I don't do the bread, but I just eat 2 bananas and I put a scoop of peanut butter on and take a bite. I've never put chocolate. Maybe I should put like a little chocolate cacao bean. That might be tasty. All right. So don't we have like one more? Is that correct? Says, that's wild, Chanda. In my dreams last night, were delivering to me keys to the access of higher galactic knowledge. There's been a lot of gene keys and key codes activated. Did you read Judith's post? That woman is amazeballs. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Shauna. You'll have to back up. Oh, and we have, thank goodness we have Facebook here. If there's any people on Facebook and you're not hearing me, I think it's on my actual personal page, Chanda Sparkles, and I'm not hearing you, seeing you. Please go over to YouTube. Because that's the one that I've noticed people have said stuff and I don't ever remember reading the comment. So I don't know why it does that. It's supposed to go to all of the platforms. It shows when I check it, the little toggle is on and it's supposed to go there, but I don't know why it's not. Anyway, we'll have to resolve the issue later. I'm going to wait until Mercury Retrograde's over to start messing with my computer. Hit the like. Share the video if you're on Facebook. Subscribe. Hit the belly thing. Comment. You get your name in a small drawing for awesome prizes. Why not? Okay. We are on fire. Goodbye, water signs. Excellent read. All right. Freaking water. Where you at? There you are. Oh, no, we're not doing water anymore. Bye-bye, water signs. We're doing fire. All right. Perfect. Let's go. Oh, I'm almost out. Goodness. Okay. Are we on these cards? We just did these cards? Which cards did we just do? Did we do these cards? Oh my gosh, I get so... It's like Chanda goes in and out, in and out. And it's... I can't remember what the hell I'm doing. Okay, I hope these are it. Moderators, are these the right cards? Did I just play with this deck, y'all? I can't remember. Yes, they're the right cards. Okay. Fire. Thank you, Amy, on Facebook. Thank you. There you go. We're speaking to Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Fiery, passionate, Go and get things done. Taking names, bitch. You're doing it. You're doing it. I can feel it. Judgment. I love it. This is a great major life event, major arcana card to start for the fire signs tonight for AstroTarot. I love it. I love this card for you. Judgment is Scorpio, but it's also getting that second chance, feeling that second awakening that's so much like the Kundalini has rose all up through you and activated you. That feels tremendous. It's happened to me once. And this is like, for me, it feels like your Kundalini is awakening. Fire signs. You are having your second awakening. And I'm really itching on my nose. So that means money, valuables, or even just gifts coming your way. Rising from the ashes. The phoenix rises from the ashes. This is the fire sign read. Well, the Hierophant sure has been wanting to come out and show himself, right? Came out before already once. This is Major Life Event card, the Hierophant. This can be any major establishment, like a church. It even can be like a huge campus of some sort. It's the guru. But it's also kind of like the man's preacher or pastor, the Pope. It's established within the structures of that realm. Need the next card. You have the Tower. Major life event, major arcana card, number 3 for the fire signs. This is a powerful read so far. The Tower. Sudden, shocking, crazy, out of this world, unexpected things coming in, coming hard, coming fast. Wide blown ass awakening. On the outside of you, fire signs, the Queen of Cups. She is poised. She's intuition. Her intuition's on point. She's all-knowing. She's water. She could be maybe somebody, he or she. Don't get caught up on gender. I hear you. No, it could be a man or a woman if you're new. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is very emotionally driven. She is the mystic who can also go home and take care of a whole house and family lovingly. She grows her gardens. She takes care of her pets. She takes care of business, and she is the ultimate dreamer. Holy cow. You have another major life event, major arcana card. Fire signs. Wow, this is so powerful. That's the power that I was feeling before I started this. I felt a big power. The Fool, taking chances. This is Aries, okay? Okay, by the way, this is Scorpio. This is Taurus. This is Scorpio. And this right here is Aries, the fire sign. This is the very beginning. It's really knowing that you have to jump and take a chance with all of this. And I feel like this is actually a person outside of you that's pushing you, intuitively guiding you, encouraging you, being of support to you as you have risen from this and this huge awakening process that you've gone through. We are pushed in order to move. We are pushed in order to move. Prince of Cups. Well, there's a love offer here on the table for sure. This is, I feel very loving, like there's been some kind of an offer here. And it's a premature kind of early offer is what I'm feeling and tingling on. It's like maybe a little too soon, maybe a little too much. But also there's some hesitation, because I have this Fool here too. You know, oftentimes when we take that jump, right before we're about to jump, we have that hesitation, right? And I'm feeling like that because of this thing that you've risen to, this beautiful awakening that you had to go through, that, you know, maybe something was really coming down on you. I feel like something was really coming down on you. This is not so much of a free fall. I see others coming down, like this building coming down on you. What's on the bottom? So many major life events. So many majors there. Ah, wow, this one came out again. This is balance, okay? Balance, balance, balance. Okay, so I have to say it for the fire signs. Mars and Jupiter, both ruled by fire signs. Jupiter, Sagittarius, Mars, Aries, and co-ruler with Scorpio. Those two being activated is a major, major big deal. That's a major energy that can cause you, and I knew it. I was thinking about this. I was like, I know somewhere tonight that Fool is going to show up. I knew it. Because this is very much jumping without looking. You know, becoming hesitant because before having to do something really scary. It's very much like the astrology I explained, that we may have to like go through and make some choices and pivot in a direction that doesn't feel good at the time, but it always turns out for the better. Kind of energy is what I'm feeling from this for the fire signs. Because this right here says, in the end, it will all be balanced. In the end, it will be okay. In the end, one can move forth. All right, let's also get the beautiful love and relationships cards out for the fire signs. Lots of majors. Like, this is major, though. This is major. Like, I feel a very strong, like, this is a lot energy. This. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah. Before taking that leap with that love offer, definitely discuss your feelings and be honest when you're discussing your feelings to get through this. What else? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you're meant. Oh my gosh, that came out again. So really think on this. Talk about your feelings, knowing it'll become balanced. You know, you're raising your frequency. You're really having this great awakening. I mean, this is going through a lot in order to awaken. You know, this is someone who's going to be there to support you. I really feel like it. And there could be a love offer that you're being encouraged to take the chance on. But have this the sense. See, this is also good sense. This is, you know, I ain't going to be taken for nobody's bullshit. You know, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to express, I feel this way when. If you always start with, I feel this way when, or I felt like this when this happened, or I feel this or this. When you start it like that, you're expressing from your authenticity, fire signs. You're expressing the truest of you, because you're feeling with your heart mind, not your head mind. Fire signs. Make those decisions with your heart. You are unique, be brave, a little crazy, but be yourself. One more. That looks very much like a fire sign. Looks just like you, fire signs. Well, of the feminine. Lost in the ruins of the past. Find the way to the present moment and live. Find a way to the present moment and live. That's it. Have courage. Awaken the warrior of light within you. Fire signs. Awaken that passion. Rise that kundalini. Rise it. Gorgeous. Perfect. Beautiful read for the fire signs. Take the chance, but really speak from your feelings. You just never know. It could be the one. Pretty cool. Congratulations, fire sign. That was a pretty good read, if I must say myself. You had to get through a little something here. But it's all going to be good and gravy. And in the end, you are encouraged to take the leap. But be cautious about premature offers. I would wait until the weekend, like Saturday, Sunday, if I could, to decide on anything like that. If possible. Mercury would be out of retrograde and Saturn would have gone freaking retrograde. Thank God. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to stick with these soul cards because they're really talking to me. And I think I'm going to stick with these for the Q&A tonight. I really do. I love these. I want to make sure they're good and shuffled. If you have questions, put them in there with big capital letters, please. I am older, and I'm supposed to be wearing glasses. See, these are my glasses. I'm supposed to be wearing these glasses. But it's kind of weird, like, because I can't see far away, and I can't see up close. So it's like, oh, wait, huh? And I don't like how my head goes like this, because I have to kind of look through here and through here at two different lenses. Good for driving, but for here, I'll just do it until I can't see, I guess. Someday I won't be able to see and be like, what? Oh my God! Stretch it out, Chanda. Stretch it out. Okay. Move the body. Let's clear the space. Okay. Oh, let's clear the space with these too. There he goes. Okay, I'll take 3 questions, no more. Goodbye, fire signs. Goodbye, fire signs. Thank you. I love you so much. I love you, love you. Okay. Hi, Andy. I see you there. You absolutely can ask a question. Cool. Nice to be here. Or nice for you to be here. Yes. Cool. All right. Let's see. You could use some sparkle. Well, you're getting it. You're getting it. Get that divine golden light sparkle. Jerry Lynn needs a yes or a no. All right. We're going to connect in with Jerry Lynn's highest self. There you go. You got 2. The first one says, The love of your dragon. Let me zoom in some. The love of your dragon reaches out to you. The realm of your truth is opening up. That's a pretty big yes card, I would think. Look how gorgeous that dragon is. And you got a difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn what we are all connected. Or learn that we are all connected. All right, we got to get a third to see yes or no. Because that's kind of a yes and a no. Jerry Lynn. The time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. Yes. Yes. Even through the difficulties, through the trauma, through the struggle, through the should I or shouldn't I's, your path is clear. Even if there's something else that's revealed, the answer would be yes. I hope that helps you, Jerry Lynn. Okay. That's beautiful. I love it. I love that dragon. Such a pretty dragon. Let's get my dragon cards out. I loaned my dragon cards to somebody and I don't know where they're at. I have a tendency to, if I go to somebody's house or go wherever, if I feel like they need a card deck, I'll just give it to them. You know? Okay. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. Second question. Yes, if y'all are on Facebook, go over to the group, Astro Guidance and Spiritual Wisdom, and get in the group. We would love to have you. I wish more people would share into the group. I'd love to see more of y'all sharing in the group. All right. Is there a good retrograde? I don't consider okay, so we'll put it on here. I don't consider retrogrades good nor bad. I just don't. And I don't consider, and sometimes maybe it comes out as this is a good one or this is bad. And I really shouldn't say it that way because I really don't think it or feel it that way. I don't feel it that way. I feel like there's a higher frequency and a lower frequency. There is a light and a night side. There's a shadow and there's the glow, right? So I don't think that there, and if I had to say anything as far as all retrogrades, like I said earlier, I like it when the outer bigger planets retrograde. They retrograde for longer periods of time, first of all, so we get a break. And like Saturn, just went retrograde. It'll be retrograde as of this weekend. It will begin, and then, but it's slowing down now. We can already start to feel the ease a little bit. It's not as intense. We come to more resolutions. So it just depends, really. It depends. Okay. Okay, Amy Ulrich, that's a good one. She wants to know, what do the cards say for the new moon in Gemini that we just had yesterday? If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. Please hit the like, subscribe. If you're on YouTube or on Facebook, go over to the YouTube and do all of that, please. The links are in the comments below and in this description. Right below, there's all the links that you need. If you're on TikTok, go to my TikTok. Follow me there. Okay. New Moon in Gemini, air, mutable air. By the way, fun fact, all of the air and the fire signs are considered masculine energy. All of the water and the earth signs are considered feminine energy. We're speaking to air. Gemini, the playful student. The joyous laughter at a children's school ground. Gemini, right there. You cast a spell with your existence again. We got that again. Magic flows brightly and radiantly within you. Twice. Out of, I think there's 48 cards here. It's up to you how you flow with this new moon. It's all you. Right there. Live playfully with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. And finally, the last card of the night. Right there. Release your inner rebel. Bring out the teenager in you. As hysterical as that sounds, do it. Be playful. Be yourself and create your own universe. On the bottom, we have enter the temple of your truth and learn to value it. This is our temple right here. Your higher heart sits right here. It supports your throat chakra where you speak your truth. It activates every cell within you through your frequency that you feel and carry right here. You can do this. I love you all so much. I've got to go to the little girl's room pretty bad, so I'm going to get on out of here and tell everybody goodbye. Thank you. I really love being here. It's so much fun. So much fun. So much fun. I just love you all to pieces. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell. And don't forget to comment on the replay video if you want to win. I have 2 big crystals and 2 beautiful pieces of jewelry that I'll be sending out to someone on the full moon in Sagittarius coming up on the 14th. That's just a little bit away. It's not far away. So I love you all so much. Good night, Renee. Thank you for being here. Good night, Jerry Lynn says. And Cheryl says, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you to everybody. Amy Ulrich, one last time, she has that link for the YouTube right there. You can't miss it. It's in the comments and it's in the description. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I'm so glad you were here. Thank you guys so much. Love you, love you, love you. Remember, it may be still a little kind of icky May madness throughout this week, but it's going to start feeling really good towards the end of the week. Don't forget, in the description is the list of all of the days and all of the stuff that's happening with all of the planets. It's all listed there, so go check it out. All right? And check me out on TikTok. Love you guys. Walk in the light and spread the sparkle. Remember, it's just do it for fun June. Why not?